benefits. We're moving on to fave number 5. And so I told you in our 10 fave show, it's gonna be a variety. Our first few faves were all electronics, but the next few are gonna be completely different. Take a look at what we have from Origami. This is the metal foldable mirror rack with wheels. And I'm showing it to you in either the white, we have it in this beautiful bronze color as well. And these are gonna be a New Year's price of $114.95. Also, take advantage of the free shipping, because we love free shipping. We love anything free. And then you also have 5 flex on these as well. But what's great about these, and it was so great, the ladies just wheeled these out. And it's really easy for you to move them around. What's great about them is that you have a full-size mirror. Now, maybe you don't currently have a full-size mirror in your home. Most people don't. And it really is a luxury if you already have a full-size mirror built into your home somewhere. For most of us in our homes, if you don't already have one, you have to buy one. You have to mount it on a wall or hang it over a door or something like that. And it can be a little bit of a pain. When it comes to mirrors, not all mirrors are created equal. A lot of mirrors are distorted in some way. So have you ever looked in a mirror and you didn't trust what you saw? Like it made you look thinner than maybe you truthfully are, or fuller than maybe you truthfully are, or it distorted your face in some way. So a really good mirror is really something to take note of. And you see this one that we've got available for you right here. So full length on the mirror, and then let me show you this. There's a secret on this, as with Origami. Now, Origami is not just about one, sort of one duty. Origami usually likes to do double duty, and that's what you have right here. You've got shelving or storage behind the mirror. And also notice the shape of this. It's shaped in a triangular shape. So what's great about this is that it doesn't take up a lot of space, but it actually serves to give you or utilize your space in a better area. So you've got shelving here, and the shelving is mobile. So if you wanted the shelf to be here, you could do that. If you have something a little bit deeper or larger that you want to put down here, you could move the shelves in different areas. It also comes with these great S hooks, so you can hang things here. What's great about this, and when I look at this, I think, ladies' dressing room. I think you have all of your, toiletries, you've got your makeup, you've got your curling irons and everything here or hanging here. And then when you're ready to use them, when you're not using them, they're all hidden. When you're ready to use them, you just reach behind, grab what you need, and you've got all of the mirror, the full-length mirror space in which to go ahead and look in the mirror and do what you need to do. So I like that Origami has created something that is usable, functional, beautiful, but also when you need to hide, because there are, our toiletries and things are not always the neatest and the cleanest, and it's nice that you can just flip it around and hide it and nobody would be the wiser. And this does not take up a lot of space or a lot of room because of the shape of it and the way that it's shaped. Like you can see, like a triangle. You've got casters on the bottom, so they're easy to move around. These are 15.5 inches long, 15 inches wide, and 62 inches high. And these do, again, come with the shelves, so you can put anything. Like I said, you can put your makeup, you can put your jewelry, your hats, your scarves, your handbags, different kinds of things. You've got those hooks on the back, so if you wanted to hang something there. Your belts, where do you put your belts? Where do you put your scarves? All of that. When you're not using it, you fold it up. These are made of durable powder-coated steel, so they're never gonna rust. You can put them in the bathroom. You don't have to worry about that. You can put them